Well, you can argue one of the biggest breakout stars for the UFC out of any nation in 2022 and 2023. Enter Mike Malott. Most people would argue this is the biggest superstar on the roster out of Canada right now. And pound for pound, skill for skill, a lot of people think this is Canada's best hope to actually realize an undisputed UFC championship. It has been an outstanding winning streak, and even though Mike Malott has been favored heavily in a lot of these contests, he has not only emerged, but he has emerged with a finish, and that has set him up for another big showcase bout here tonight. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St-Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite team.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Kamaru Usman has graced the octagon. He is ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mike Malott. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean always gets a big pop.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman, and he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see. All right, early round 1 action here as the fighter engages in the clinch, and again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in clinch. He gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position. Oh, he's gonna mount him.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Usman's back in full guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Side control, a lot of options here. Nice transition.
Well, one of the hardest things you can do as a living, breathing human being is wrestle, and he is showing you exactly why tonight.
Why he's one of the best in the world at it. You know, this guy knows that as long as he's close, he's winning. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Malott gets tattooed by that elbow. These are raining down now on the ground. Back him out now. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Right, late round one, and the ground and pound
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Usman constantly trying to create a striking angle, champ.
Yeah, always trying to create an angle, pressing forward and moving into you, giving you feints, knowing you got to be ready to defend takedowns.
Oh, man, he walked straight into that right hand a moment ago. 20 seconds to go in round one. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Oh, good block there. All right, round one is done. Round two coming up.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Inside leg kick.
Oh, they go through really hard.
And mixing it up beautifully. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, that defense is the thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws. Wow, great instincts, John. Beautiful transition.
All right, now we'll see what happens on the ground. High-level takedown by him, though, to get it here.
Now let's see what he can do with it.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Usman's looking dangerous here, full mount. All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Malott gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Just misses with the jab there. short uppercut in the clinch by Mike Malott. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Man, no tell, no telegraph, and again, another takedown.
That was beautiful. Another great setup to another takedown. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. 20 seconds to go, round 2. That's the end of round number 2.
Deep breath and recover. Nice job mixing up your strikes. Those leg kicks are really starting to pay off. Keep chopping him down. Throwing a leg kick.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Nice work here on the clip. Just misses there with the left. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. Dude better start tucking his own. I love that level change. Beautiful job getting to that takedown. He's got to be careful here.
Usman's back into full guard.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Under 3 minutes now to go.
Great shot from the top position. Oh, nice elbow.
Fight back.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Great job getting out of harm's way. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Malott gets up now, so nice work. Oh, big left hook there.
Another nasty punch lands.
Man, look at that. There it is. Another takedown. Rinse and repeat all night.
I mean, you got to start feeling kind of bad for Kent getting smashed on every time like that.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Let's get that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Hook to the head there by Usman. Oh, beautiful block there. They say defense wins championships.
I mean, this guy keeps his guard exactly where it needs to be. I love watching him fight. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Got the single collar tie. Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Oh, man, I'm surprised we didn't get a finish there as another massive uppercut connects. Those are landing at will for him here tonight.
Landing at will, and now he's starting to put a little more force into those punches. Opponent needs to be very careful or his night is about to end.
Side control, a lot of weapons he can utilize here.
Oh, nice. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Usman's back inside control here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Shot right up the gut.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
But he fired right back. What a fight! 20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve 50,000. Hell, let's give them each 100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Left hook to the head. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick.
Do it! Kamaru Usman!
Oh my God.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And The other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault, a flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman!
All right, so Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by TKO, and the knockouts really starting to pile up later in Kamaru Usman's career. He found it off of the jab.